This is a review of the Olympus 40-150 f2.8 Pro Zoom lens. I consider this lens the Rolls Royce of my Olympus lens collection because it's good. So let's get into it. The 40-150 is one of Olympus's pro lenses because of the constant f2.8 aperture, the rugged build quality, and the crystal clear sharp optics. As I said before, it is just a gem to use and one of my favorite lenses in my Olympus collection. So enough sitting inside a room talking to a camera. Let's go outside and actually use this lens in the wild. I'm here at the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary on the Gold Coast with the aim of shooting the daily rainbow lorikeet feeding session. Rainbow lorikeets have so much personality, especially when it's feeding time. These birds get hopped up on sugar and get quite ruthless when there's food about. There's bullying and the pecking order really comes into play. I'm going to take advantage of the 40-150 to really bring out the details of these birds as they freak out from all the sugar they'll be eating. Just look at the details of this lorikeet's face. Look at its eye, look at the feathers. And this lens really brings out the details. The 40-150 is not only amazingly sharp at f2.8, it is also sharp all the way till about f16. Corner to corner is great too. In fact, it's sharp everywhere, all the time. That's 24/7 sharpness. I love to shoot landscapes with telephoto zooms, and the 40-150 is the perfect lens to do it with. Shooting landscapes with a zoom lens gives you a completely different perspective and one that can really draw you into an image. The build of the Olympus 40-50 is great. It feels hefty because of its all-metal build. It's weather sealed for splashes, dust, and apparently snow. Because of how solidly built it is, I have used this lens all over the place and it's been bumped, slapped about, soaked in mud, and it just keeps on ticking. Now on to autofocusing, which, surprisingly enough, is excellent. It's fast and silent. The lens focuses very quickly and accurately. Having silent autofocus also makes it perfect for video, as there is no introduced noise in any video capturing. Like the Olympus 12-40, the lens has a clutched focus ring, making it perfect for precise focusing. Pulling the focus ring back reveals the detailed focus distance markings. Now, one of the things I don't like about this lens is the lens hood. Mine imploded 2 weeks after I got it, just from normal use, just in a bag, and it's something that just shouldn't happen for a lens priced like this. It's kind of unacceptable, to be honest, especially considering it's a pro lens. I had to trawl through many online stores to find an alternative that would fit this lens, and luckily I have included a link for lens alternatives for the 12-40 to 40-150, which might save you a headache and a few $100 trying to get the replacement lens hood from Olympus. Another thing to keep in mind is that the lens is kind of heavy and a little bit bulky. Not as bad as some other DSLR equivalents, but if you're shooting a wedding for hours on end or going for a hike or something like that, after a while it can be a little bit fatiguing because it is bigger than other micro four thirds lenses. Something to keep in mind, but not the end of the world. The Olympus 40-150 is an utterly fantastic lens, and combining it with the 1.4 times teleconverter gives you that perfect combo of reach, sharpness, and optical quality. The 40-150 has allowed me to capture some great images of wildlife and landscapes. By using this lens, I feel that I have improved my photography drastically, just from the quality of this lens alone. I would absolutely recommend this lens, especially if you're a micro four thirds shooter in the market for a superb zoom lens like this. The sharpness, the build quality, the optical quality, I mean, it just has an aura of professionalism that just can't be beaten. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to watch another review I've done, like the Olympus 12-40, well, you're in luck because it's right here. 12-40 is a good combination with the 40-150. If you want something a little more intimate, you can try out my review of the Olympus 60mm macro lens. There you go, cheers.